All right, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, I'm going to be ranking every city edition jersey this year in the NBA. Probably a little bit late. These were leaked a very long time ago, but now they're officially released. And with the NBA Cup and all that starting, some teams starting to use them. I'm like, you know what? I haven't done a ranking video. Let's do it. So today we're ranking every city edition jersey. For me personally, you might have a different opinion, but we'll get into that in a second. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. We are very, very close to 800 subscribers, so hitting the subscribe button would mean a whole lot. Join the membership. If you want to learn more about the membership, there's a video on my channel explaining all of it. You can go back and watch that. Link to my Twitters, all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So we're on the tier list. We got every city edition jersey in here. We got S, A, B, C, D rankings. Pretty explanatory. Also, disclaimer: this is my personal opinion. My fashion sense, I guess, is going to be different from a lot of yours. Everybody's different in terms of what they like, in terms of colors and fashion and stuff. So, this is just my personal ranking. Let me know down in the comments below your personal rankings as well. Also, if I'm looking at my phone, it's because I have a better picture on my phone, too. Because this is a kind of small screen, so I'm looking down at it to really get a full, image of it on my phone. All right. So start the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks, they got this white. They use that peach color and blue, kind of similar to what they did last year. The same kind of colors, just a different design. I like these better compared to last year's because last year's, I remember their font was super like they basically had a basic font on their jersey. Also, I'm gonna probably put a picture of the jersey up here too, so just so you could see it in case you haven't seen it yet. For the Hawks, I think it's solid. I don't think it's anything super extraordinary, but I like it. I think it's a decent jersey. Again, I like the colorway of it. Um, yeah, I think maybe they could have done more, maybe with the font and maybe with like the way the words go across the jersey. I don't know. Maybe they could have done a little bit more with it. But I'll put it in. I'll put it. It's between B and C for me because it's just like it's average. It's nothing super extraordinary, but it's also not bad at all. Um, so I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B tier. I think it's a decent. It's a solid jersey. It's a pretty solid jersey. Nothing too crazy. Celtics. I already seen this one used in action. This might be the worst one. I just the Celtics. It's just so basic. There's nothing really to it. It's just like even the colors, like the black, but then a really dark green on the side, but then the highlighter green. Like I don't know, it looks super just like tacky and super just like like there's nothing to it. I don't think they have a court for it either. It's just like a whatever plain thing. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I'm going to D. But the Celtics don't really expect them to have any crazy jerseys. Next the Brooklyn Nets. There's basically the same jersey as last year, just reverted colorway. Just it's brown. It's the gray and black and stuff. Um, yeah, it's more black and gray instead of a white jersey. I honestly did not mind this color last year. The Brooklyn with the different font, the white jersey. I actually was a fan of it, kind of. This one is not bad either. I'll put it in. I'm also gonna put it in B tier. It's just average to me. It's nothing extraordinary, but it's not bad. It's just like all right, it's cool. I don't mind it at all. The Charlotte Hornets, a similar jersey they used. I don't think it was last year, but maybe the year before last year. They just changed. They just put Charlotte on it now instead of CLT on it this year. But I'll put it in A tier because I really like the colorway. I love the mint colorway of it. The black and gold, it just fits super super well. You know, they used it before, but it works again still, man. And they finally put the whole Charlotte on it instead of like 3 letters or anything. So I like that a lot better. So Charlotte, I'll put it in A tier. I like it. The Bulls, finally switching it up. A lot of these jerseys are gonna be the same ones as you've seen previously, just different colors. This one is a different one. They got the white and gold back. The white gold, I guess, silver. Um, I think it's a solid jersey. I really do. I'm also gonna put it in A tier. Potentially. I gotta see how the rest of it goes. And honestly, I think after I do all the jerseys, I'm gonna go back and change them. Because a lot of these is my first time seeing them because I didn't really see the leak or anything like that. But the Bulls one, I don't mind it. I mean, I think it's pretty good. Like the white, it looks clean. You know, it looks clean looking jersey. You got the white, you got the gold. You know that colorway. I like the font. Like I really like it. I'll put it in A, dang near S tier, depending on how the rest of the jerseys go. But for the Bulls one, you know, I like it. The Cavaliers, they used this one yesterday, and with the court, the blue court, I really liked. You know, with the river going across it. This one, you know, they got the baby blue, the land on the side. You got a bunch of different, you know, logos, word marks seen, you know, throughout the history of the Cavaliers. I think that's a really cool, you know, idea. I'm gonna put this in A tier too. I really like it. You know, it's not super amazing, but I like it a lot. You know, I love the baby blue. If you see me rank jerseys and stuff before, you're 99% of the time when you do a baby blue jersey, you're gonna hit on it. It's very rare to mess up a baby blue jersey, and the Cavs did it this time. You know, they didn't mess it up. They kept it. They did really good on it. I'm gonna put it in A tier. The Mavericks, this is basically the same jersey they used last year, but they made it white instead. Um, the court is solid. You know, I think they have like an all gray, basically like court. Basically, they have like an in-season tournament court, for this jersey. Um, I think it's solid. You know, it's clean. There's one thing. It's clean. Not really much going to it. Honestly, I kind of like these better than the black ones. You know, like, I kind of they're on the same tier. I feel like the black ones in this one, but I might slightly like these a little bit better. But I'm gonna put these. I'll put it in B tier. You know, I would take these jerseys over this Maverick jersey. I don't think it's bad. Again, it's B tier. I don't think it's bad, but I think it's a solid jersey. You know, not really much to it. It's just a solid jersey. The Nuggets, they got the 5/280 back, the rainbow. I honestly don't really know how to feel about this jersey. Like sometimes looking at it, I'm like, okay. Sometimes it's like, what? I don't. I kind of don't really know how to feel about this jersey. Um, I'm gonna put it. I like the cons. I like the idea of it. Combining the 5/280 and stuff will also bring back the rainbow, like we're used to seeing with the Denver Nuggets, the rainbow colorway. Um, I'm still very on the fence about it though. Like I'm either gonna put it in A or I'm gonna put it in D. Like or like I'll put it somewhere in the middle probably, B or C. But it's one of those jerseys where I feel like you either really like it or you really don't like it. I'll put it in C. I'll put it in C tier. I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't hate it, but I also it's like I don't really know. I don't know how to feel about this jersey. Honestly, I don't really know how to feel about this jersey. Like I want to like it and I want to be like yeah that's cool, but then I see it and I'm like eh. Like I rather take like a lot of times I do rankings I'm like okay do I think this is on the same level as these or will I take this the same as these ones and I would take the Hawks jersey the Mavs jersey like I like that better than the Nuggets jersey, so I'll put the Nuggets jersey in C. The Pistons, they got the cream jersey. I like the font. I like this jersey. I'll put it in A tier. I like this jersey. It's very clean, very simple. You know, I like the color, the cream colorway. Usually looks good with the dark colors as well. You know, with the black, the red. I like the font. It just looks like a fairly solid, clean jersey. I'm gonna put this in A tier. The Warriors. This is um, the Denver Nuggets are about to be suing someone because what this is. I think the Nuggets have had a jersey almost exactly like this before. Like that is crazy. The dark blue, the font. Yeah, this is a Denver Nuggets jersey. Um, I'll put this. The thing is, the only reason why I'm putting this down is because it's the war. If this was a Nuggets jersey, this would be nice. But this is a Warrior jersey. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this as a Warrior jersey. Like if it was a Nugget jersey, I'll be like, yeah, this is cool. This is an A tier. But because but a Warriors jersey, it just doesn't fit the Warriors. You know, this just doesn't fit the Warrior vibe to me. I feel like, you know, so I'm putting it in B. I don't think it's bad. It just doesn't really fit the Warrior vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of like okay, whatever. The Rockets, H Town. Um, the only thing that messes up this jersey is the font. It feels like the font doesn't go with the rest of the jersey. Like I feel like the with the font, the rest of the jersey should have had something, more out there. Maybe instead of like a white jersey, maybe it should have been a red jersey or a black jersey with like some stuff on it, kind of like similar to like the Cavaliers, how they have the stuff on the side. Like I don't know, it feels like there should be more to this jersey with the font. Like the font is so like bright and so big and so like pops that the rest of the jersey kind of looks like nothing. Like it literally looks like they had this jersey and they just found this font like, oh, okay, and just tagged the font on it. Like there was no like really design or creation to it. So I have to put it. I've got to put it at C. Usually the Rockets hit on these jerseys. The last couple years, the Rockets have hit on jerseys. I've liked the Rockets jerseys. This one I just can't do. I don't know. It just the font ruins it for me. Like again, if the jersey had more to it, like if there's something on the side, or if it was like a colored jersey, then it'd be like, oh, okay, this is nice. But the font compared to the rest of the jersey, I don't know, just looks weird. Maybe that's just me, but the font to the rest of the jersey just looks like off. The Indiana Pacers, this is basically the same jersey as last year, except they made it white. Um, I'll put these. Mm, I'll put these in B. Um, Honestly, I kind of think these look better than last year's jersey. I feel like the white fits this a lot more than the black last year. I was okay with it last year. This year, honestly, it kind of knocks down points only because it's the same jersey. Like they didn't change it at all. They just literally took the same jersey and was like, all right, make it white now. you know, like that's the only reason why I feel like it's not super high, but it's okay. It's okay. It's solid. I'll give it a B tier. I think it's decent. The Clippers. The Clippers jersey, baby blue. Well, kind of baby blue ish. You know, with the black. I think it's. Do I want to put this in B tier too? I feel like I'm gonna put everything in B tier. um, I I put this in. It's between A and B. I'll put in B. I think it's clean. It's solid. The court we saw it yesterday was crazy. Like just like another blanked out court, which I think was interesting. There's an interesting vibe to it. I think it's decent. I think it's decent. It's nothing too crazy, but it's nothing too horror. It's just like okay, it exists. I'll put it in B. The Lakers Lake Show. It's got the gradient, the black to the purple. Um, Honestly, I don't. It doesn't really hit for me personally. It doesn't hit for me personally. I've got to put it in C tier. I don't think it's bad. I like the idea behind it. I like it. It's just it didn't hit for me personally. If it hits for you, that's cool. But for me personally, it just doesn't really. I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't really feel it. I don't think it's a bad jersey. Just I don't feel it as much. Maybe if they have a court with it, then it might hit more. The Memphis Grizzlies. I love these jerseys. I'm putting them at S. I love these jerseys. The only thing that doesn't make it absolutely perfect is they do not have a court to go with it. They use their regular court with this, and they missed out an opportunity to have maybe a red court or a teal court with the red. Like they missed out a chance to have if they had a court with it, this would have been one of the greatest jerseys ever. I feel like if they had a court with it, it would have been amazing. But the jersey itself, I love it a whole lot. The red, I love the font of it. I personally just love it. I love this jersey. The Grizzlies always know how to make a nice jersey. Every year they always hit, and they hit again. They hit again. I love the red. I love it. I love the font of it. I love how it looks. Like it's just something different. Like I really really love this for the Grizzlies. So I'm putting it in S tier. The Miami Heat. They bring back the Heat culture. Same jersey, except it's red now instead of black. But to be honest, I like the red more than the black. I like this one more than last year's one. I like it more. I did not. I hated the black jersey last year. The red one is a little bit better. Um, I'm gonna put it in B tier. I think it's solid. I like it better. It's still not great. It's still not one of my favorites, but I like it a lot better. I feel like it fits more as a red jersey than a black jersey, personally to me. Um, the Bucks, the Bucks bringing back the blue. Um, I'll put this one in C tier as well. It just doesn't really. I don't know. Like I don't know. They've been really stuck on this blue thing for the past couple years, and sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. Last year's one was pretty bad. This year's one is better, but not by much. Like the idea behind it is fine. it's just I don't know. It feels like I've seen this jersey already from them. You know, like it feels like they had a jersey like this already. Like I don't know. It's just I think it's time to stop with the blue and time to make something with green, make something with your normal colors again. You know, like I don't know. I just the blue thing. You've been trying it for the past like 4 or 5 years. It's not hitting as hard. You know, Milwaukee just switch it back. You know, I think we're good with the blue. Minnesota S tier. I saw these last year. These are S tier. Last year's jersey were amazing. They basically did the same thing, but they just flipped the colorway. But it worked. You know, usually I don't really, I took off points for the Pacers for doing it, but the Minnesota Timberwolves, it looks good. The Minnesota Timberwolves, it looks right. And the court, I saw yesterday. The court, beautiful. That also probably adds points. The court is amazing. You know, go look at the court if you can, because the court is absolutely beautiful, too, along with these jerseys. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough jersey to not like. You know, the white. I like that they really, you know, put the border on the number. I really like that a lot. And then the dark blue grading into the light blue to the white. I don't know. It just looks really good to me. So yeah, this is S tier. The Pelicans, the Pelicans, the Pelicans. Usually, I'm a fan of Pelicans jerseys. You know, I'm not a fan of the Crescent City ones too much. They're okay, I guess, but I'm not really. I don't love them. This one, hmm. I D tier. I'm sorry. These ones are kind of maybe they look better on court. Maybe they look better on court, but these aren't really. I don't like these. You know, I do like the thing I do like though. I like that they're using this colorway. You know, I like that they're using the purple. I like that they're using the colorway. I just feel like they could have executed a lot better. You know, I'll give them credit for using that colorway because I don't know if I said it before on the channel, but I've thought about it before. Like I feel like the Pelicans should use this colorway again in some form, not as like regular colors, but just some way they should use this color again. They used it like a long time ago, like in 2013, 2012. They had a jersey with these colors, and I was like, okay, they should use this colorway again. So I like that. I just don't like the jersey. I just don't like the way they used it. I don't like the jersey, you know. So yeah, I'm sorry, D tier. The Knicks, another version of another thing of we're using the same jersey as last year, make it white this time. But honestly, I like the white better. I saw it yesterday. And I was like, huh. I think I'm putting these in A tier. I don't know. I like last year's jerseys were fine, but this year's I don't know. The white makes it look better to me. Honestly, from far away, like when watching on the court, like looking at it far away, it looks like a throwback. Like it looks like the early 2000s jersey. How it has like the white and blue on the white and blue, the orange and blue on the side, the font. Like it looks like a throwback jersey kind of when you look at far away. But when you really look at it, this is the jersey it looks like. But I like it better than last year's jersey. Honestly, I like the white. It looks better. So I'm putting an A tier. The Thunder. They used these last night. Um, I mm, I don't know. I think they're okay. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. They're just kind of like, all right, you know. They don't look bad on the court. But I'm putting them in C tier. They're just kind of like, okay, to me. You know, the black is fine. The thing on the side, I don't know. It just looks super. I don't know. There's something about it that looks kind of weird to me. That doesn't look like super amazing to me. I don't really know what it is, but just it doesn't. It kind of similar to the Lakers, where like I don't know what it is. It just doesn't really hit for me. That's what it is. It just doesn't really hit. The Thunder jersey does. You know, I don't think it's bad. It just kind of like I don't know, doesn't hit for me. Probably hits for a lot of other people, but yeah. The Orlando Magic. These ones are pretty good. These ones are pretty good. Um, yeah, I'm putting them in S tier. Yeah, I'll put them in S tier. Um, I love that they bring the star back. I like that they bring the star back. I like the font of it. The gray looks nice. If it was a white jersey, I feel like it would have been the best one. But the gray still looks pretty solid. I like the thing. I like it. I just like it. You know, I like it better than the pit. Yeah, yeah. I put. Or do I put an A tier? Um, You know what? No, I'm putting it in A tier. I don't like it as much as I don't like it more than some of these jerseys in A tier. Now that I'm really thinking about it, but it's still a really good jersey. Again, if it was white, if it was a white jersey, I feel like it would have been S tier. Which I feel like this is setting up to where next year's is gonna be white. I would put money on it that next year's jersey is gonna be this same jersey but white, and that would be fire. If it was a white jersey, it would have been absolutely elite, but it still looks good. It still looks good, so I'll put it in A tier. The 76ers, they used these jerseys, I think maybe, I don't know if it was last year, but maybe 2 years ago. They used the same jersey except dark blue, and I didn't like it. The white one, it's okay. Honestly, the only thing that messes it up is the colors on the side, like the red, orange, green, blue. Like that's the only if that wasn't there, I feel like it would have been better. But that just messes with me. I don't know why. I just don't like that. So I'll put it in B tier. If they got rid of that thing, it probably would have been A tier. But I don't know. The colors on the side just ruin it for me. It just looks super weird and tacky. Like why is it there? You know, the Suns. This inspiration, the 1995 All Star jerseys. I really like the idea of it. I'm gonna put it. Hmm. Uh, it's kind of similar to the Magic, where it's like, it could be S tier. It really could be, especially compared to a lot of these other jerseys. It could be S tier to me. I love the concept behind it. I love the valley. I love that the side. You know what? Hmm. It's going A tier. It's going A tier. It's not going S tier, but it's going A tier. I really like it. I love the concept, the idea behind it. I think that's fire. I love the valley, the font. I think it's really, really nice. The number with the star. I love the side paneling too. I love that. Yeah, I'll put it A tier. I think the Suns really cooked with this one. I think it's a pretty good jersey. The Blazers, Rip City. Um, I saw them on court yesterday. The only thing I feel like I'm putting in B tier, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because the Blazers have used this similar jersey style and same thing for like 5 years in a row now. Like when you watch it on the court, also when you watch it on the court, like they used it yesterday, it doesn't look different than their regular black jerseys. Like it doesn't look any different. You can't even tell that there's like little things and like a pattern on it. You can't tell, beside unless you like really really look at it. So that's the only reason why like it could be a good jersey, but it's like, like they done this before. They've done this before. So I put it in B. The Kings, the Sacramento Kings, these ones, I really like a whole lot as well. Um, I put it in. It's another one like the Magic and Suns. It's between the A tier and the S tier. You know, but I'm putting it in S tier. I like it better than the Suns. I love the colorway behind it. I love that using the old Cincinnati Royal colors, the blue, red, and white. I like it a lot. The court looks pretty nice too. It's just a simple jersey, but it's clean, and it's kind of similar to Memphis, where it's like it's something different, but it's super. It's just clean. The colors match really well. I really like it a lot. The Spurs, basically the same jersey as last year, except we made it teal, instead of white. I was a fan of last year's white jerseys. These ones, these ones, honestly, I kind of like them too. I like them. Like I don't know, there's something weird about them that I like. Like the teal, you don't really see these colors together that often in a jersey. But for some reason, for me personally, I bet a lot of people, I would, the popular opinion probably is that these aren't that good. But personally, for me, I kind of like them in a weird way. I kind of like them in a weird way. So I'm gonna put them. Hmm. I'm not gonna put them S tier. I don't think they're that good. But I I put it B tier. I kind of I kind of rock with them. Real. I kind of rock with them. I don't know what it is, but I personally like them. The Raptors. The Raptors. They got the Raptor back in the jersey. Like that. The kind of things going down is cool. The black with the purple on the sides. Um, I think it's a solid jersey. I think it's a solid. I'll put it in A tier. I'll put it in A tier. I think it's a pretty solid jersey. I like that they brought the Raptor back. doing the between the legs dunk like Vince Carter, I think is really cool, especially with they're retiring Vince Carter's number this year. Um, yeah, I think it's just a clean jersey. I'll put it in A tier. The Utah Jazz. The Mountains are back, modernized now. They wore these already, and I like them. I'll put them in A tier too. I like them. I really do. I really like them. I think they're a really good jersey. And the Wizards. This is basically the same jersey last year, but they made it white. But these ones I think are better than last. These ones are way better than last year's ones. Last year's ones were kind of like what in the Harry Potter is going on. These ones are better, so I'll put these as B tier. Um, all right, look at this again. Changes that I want to make. Changes that I want to make. Um, I think I might move the Hornets up to S tier. I'm moving the Hornets up to S tier. I'm gonna move the Hornets up to S tier. Um, I'm gonna move the. I think I'm gonna move one of these B tier teams down a notch to the C tier. But also, you know what? No, I'm moving the Raptors down to B tier. I'm gonna move the Raptors down to B tier, and I'm gonna move the. I'm gonna move maybe Brooklyn down. But then again, like they're okay. I guess B tier for me is just kind of like all right, like they're solid jerseys. Like I don't love them, but I don't hate them. They're just kind of like okay, they're cool. I don't mind them at all. Um, no, I'm keeping it like this. I'll keep it like this. All right, these are the rankings of my jerseys. S tier we got Memphis, Minnesota, Sacramento, Charlotte, and then we got A tier, B tier, C tier, and then D tier, Boston, New Orleans. You're tripping, man. You're all tripping. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below your personal rankings on some of these jerseys. Where you rank, who has the best, who has the worst. Jerseys that you like more than, unpopular opinions on jerseys. I guess whatever, just whatever you feel like. With my bad. Whatever you feel like with some of these jerseys. And yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you like the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn on notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. It really upset a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.